Welcome to Rockford University's Education Pathways Scholarship presentation. We are glad you are interested. To be eligible for the Education Pathways Scholarship, you must be a senior at a Rockford public school and you must be planning to become a teacher. Students must be admitted to Rockford University to be eligible to apply for the scholarship. Students who are not eligible are transfer students, previous graduates of RPS 205, private school students, as well as any public school students outside of RPS 205. Because the Pathway Scholarship is only available to students attending Rockford University, we will include general information about Rockford University, as well as information that is specific to the Pathway Scholarship. The education pathway begins with students doing their best throughout their education and choosing challenging academic courses. During 9th grade, students pick their academy, and those who are interested in teaching go into the service academy. During 10th grade, future teachers can take the Intro to Child Care Development or Psychology course. In 11th, they can take the Education and Child Care Careers course. In 12th grade, students have the opportunity to earn both high school and Rockford University College credit through the Introduction to Teaching, Educational Psychology course. If you have not taken these courses, you can still apply for the Education Pathway Scholarship. Let's touch on a few facts. We were founded in 1847 as Rockford Female Seminary. That's right, we were a women's college until 1955. Today we offer more than 80 majors, minors, and concentrations, a return to college program in management studies, master's programs in business and teaching, and several community education programs. Rockford University is one of only 11 institutions in Illinois with a Phi Beta Kappa chapter, one of the oldest honor societies for liberal arts and sciences, and we have been named a college with a conscience by Princeton Review for our commitment to service and engagement, as well as a Best in the Midwest college for our academic quality for more than 10 years. We have nearly 1,200 students from around the country and world. However, our classes are small. On average, only 15 students, so you can expect a lot of personal attention from the faculty. And those same faculty are well known in their fields. They are professional actors, artists whose work is regularly commissioned, scientists researching treatments for cancer, and biologists studying disease in animals, experts being called on for their political views, psychologists, teachers, the list goes on. Internships are important as we develop knowledge, skills, and values. These are our learning expectations, so when you graduate from here, you will have the knowledge for understanding the world, values for envisioning the world, and skills for shaping the world. Students are regularly asked to work with faculty on their research and vice versa, and the Career Development Office is poised to help you while at RU and beyond. Of our 2019 graduates, 90% of those seeking employment had a full-time job, and 95% of those graduates had a job in their field. The opportunities here really are endless. Rockford University Athletics is an NCAA Division III program and is part of the NACC Sports Conference. As you can see, we offer many opportunities for our students to continue their sport at the collegiate level, and we have recently added competitive esports. Even though you will be close to home, consider living on campus. You'll have the opportunity to meet lifelong friends, to stretch your leadership skills as a resident assistant or RA, and get a taste of what it's like to be on your own. At RU, we offer several living options, including double rooms, single rooms, and suite style. We also have a variety of small residence halls, about 40 students, that contribute to our community of communities, including a first-year residence hall, as well as a larger complex, the kind of which you would expect from university-style living. And here we have free laundry and parking. That is not normal. We have a wide variety of education majors. You can become certified to teach at any level, early childhood, elementary, middle, or high school. You can become a high school math, chemistry, biology, or history teacher. You can even become a theater arts teacher or a visual arts teacher or a Spanish teacher. If you are interested in working with students who are differently abled, you can become a special education teacher. We also offer the highly sought after English as a second language endorsements. Our education department is excellent, and that is not just our opinion. Our students value the personal attention that they receive, as you can see from the quotes. And our alumni are award-winning teachers, including several Golden Apple Award winners and 4 State Teachers of the Year. Our 2021 cost of tuition is $33,750. A place in all of our rooms costs the same, whether the student is living in a single, a double, or a suite. That way, students can choose the option that is most appealing to them. Our room and board cost is very competitive, and our fees are lower than many colleges. Don't let the cost of attendance at Rockford University put you off. All admitted students receive an academic scholarship, and the Pathways Scholarship significantly reduces the cost of tuition. Each year, college students, along with their parents, complete the FAFSA, the Free Application for Federal Student Aid, which opens on October 1st. After the FAFSA is completed, the student receives an email with his or her student aid report, which includes the expected family contribution. If a student's expected family contribution is low enough, the student is Pell and MAP grant eligible, and they will receive money from the state and federal governments to help with their tuition costs. These students will pay $5,000 for tuition if they receive the Pathways Scholarship. If the student is not eligible for the Pell and MAP grants, they pay $10,000 for tuition. The Pathways Scholarship is not a set amount of money that is given to you, like many scholarships. It is the amount that is needed to reduce your tuition payment to either $5,000 or $10,000. The Pathways Scholarship is added to your Rockford University academic scholarships and grants, as well as any federal or state grants you may be getting to reduce what you and your family will pay for tuition. Every first-year college student with financial need is offered a student loan of $5,500. So that means if a student qualifies for the $5,000 tuition copay and takes out the $5,500 student loan, their parents do not have to contribute anything to tuition. We encourage all of our applicants to pursue outside scholarships. These can be used to reduce the cost of your copay of $5,000 or $10,000. Remember, small scholarships can add up, and all of these are specifically for future teachers. Consider applying for scholarships like it's a part-time job. If you spend 3 hours on one essay that you might be able to use for other scholarships too, and the scholarship is for $300, you could be earning $100 an hour. One of the best local resources is the Community Foundation of Northern Illinois' website, where you can apply for dozens of scholarships. The Rockford Public Library is working on a website of all scholarships in Northern Illinois. Check in with your high school counseling office, place of worship, your parents' employers, local service clubs. You just never know what's out there. In addition to greatly reduced tuition, Pathways scholars benefit from special events and employment opportunities while in college and after graduation. Many students have jobs working in a before and after school program at RPS or are employed during summer school. Pathways scholars do their student teaching in RPS, and they will have preferential hiring when they apply to RPS after graduation. Imagine going into your undergraduate program knowing that you are likely to have a job waiting for you at graduation. And on top of that, when you're employed at RPS, you will have your master's degree paid for. That is over a $23,000 value. If you haven't already, go to our website, rockford.edu, and complete our free and fast online application. Then go to parchment.com and have your official high school transcript emailed to admissions@rockford.edu. Consider visiting on one of our future Region Fridays. Of course, you can schedule a tour and a meeting with an admissions counselor any day of the week except Sunday. But if you schedule a future Region Friday visit, you will also be able to sit in on a class while your parent learns more about financial aid, eats lunch in our cafeteria, and meets with an athletic coach. You can schedule a virtual visit as well. After that, complete your FAFSA, the free application for federal student aid, at studentaid.gov and have it sent to Rockford University. To apply for the Pathways Scholarship, your first step is to apply and be accepted into Rockford University. Then generate a list of people to ask for letters of recommendation. You can ask teachers, coaches, employers, leaders at your place of worship, and any adult who knows you well, but you should not use family members. Be sure to ask for those letters of recommendation at least a month in advance, by mid-December, to give the letter writer enough time to complete the task. Put some careful thought into your essay about why you want to be a teacher. For example, a weak essay might only say that you want to be a teacher to help people. A strong essay would include your experiences, values, and your personal characteristics that have influenced your decision to become a teacher. It would discuss why you chose the level of teaching you want to do and or the subject you want to teach. The reader should get to know you as a person. Be sure to ask for input on your essay from your teachers and other adults. There should not be any spelling or grammatical errors in your essay, and you should include your name and contact information. You can likely use the same essay for other scholarship applications. Be sure to turn in your materials before the deadline. Teachers must be organized and dependable, so you should demonstrate those characteristics too. You may be contacted for an interview. Watch for an email message from Tabitha Sims. You should dress nicely for the interview. Be ready to talk about your strengths and about why you want to become a teacher. You may also want to explain any challenges that you have overcome or reasons for any bad grades. It is a good idea to practice your interviewing skills in advance. If you have any further questions, please email Rockford University Admission Counselor Ann Forbeck or RPS Recruitment Coordinator Tabitha Sims.